Good morning, teacher. My name is Brian, and I am talking about the COVID, COVID definition and the power of COVID and benefits. Well, first, COVID definition. COVID is a framework for developing, implementing, monitoring, and improving information technology (IT) governance and management practice. The COVID framework is published by IT Governance Institute and Information Systems Audit and Control Association (ISACA). The goal of frameworks is to provide a common language for business executives to communicate with each other about goals, objectives, and results. The power of COVID-5 is in its breadth of tools, resources, and wins. In this part, I am talking about audit and assurance, risk and management, information security, regulatory and compliance, and governance of enterprise IT. Well, continue with the exposition. Audit and assurance. IT governance, program change, operations, local access. First, main definition about this audit and assurance. The nature of the IT risk assessment is no abstract process, but is specifically focused based on the understanding of the business and its process related to the client. The assessment itself is developed based on standardized control objectives. Many IS auditors consider control objectives prescribed by organizations such as Committee of Sponsored Organizations of the Tradeway Commission, but it is the COSO. Those control objectives in turn encompass certain control groups, including but not limited to IT governance. IT governance is a control generally focused on how the IT objectives in place at the organization follow an organization's strategic business objectives. Program changes. Control generally focus on authorizations and testing of systems implemented and program change and segregations of duties among both development and migrations. Operations. These controls generally consider areas such as data backup, production, processing, help desk function, and data center physical and environment security. The logical access is a control generally consider authorization and authentication controls in various layers: application database, operation system, overall networking, including segregation of duties and access administrations. For software supply risk. The software supply risk is a change differ from to manufacture products in many ways. Consequently, a number of risk factors of software supply. This article defines supply risk factors as they pertain to various forms of software, examines their impact, and offers suggestions for identification and mitigation. Data classification best practices suggest the following steps. Information is a primary enabler for any organization as established in COVID-5. Organizations today generate process just to use and store volumes of data information. However, the major concern of organization is are these data secure? Information security best practices state that in order to optimize security, data must classify, but organizations find that this is easier said than done. The data classification's best practices suggest the following steps. We have define a classification scheme in which the information within the organization should be classified in predefined buckets: top secret, confidential, sensitive, internal, and public. Identity to organization data, electronic and physical. Classification and label the data. Implement the controls for protections. Security policies are important to design information regarding infrastructure, systems, and processes of IT. Well, despite the pivotal role that security policies have on auditing information, security complaints on the design and operation of information systems, for relatively little effort is invested in the evaluation and assessment of the policies themselves. Information security policies are less frequently the focus of internal auditor examinations than the information system process and control designed according to these policies. The security policies are important for the design decisions regarding infrastructure systems and the processes of IT that describe control objectives and define standard security measures. Information security policies address constraints on people's behavior and process. Well, the security policies are important for design decisions regarding infrastructure systems and processes of IT. And the next, COVID-5 embraces of enterprise view rather than technology division of our technology in isolation approach. This means that first, the definition of governance of enterprise IT. The COVID-5 embraces of enterprise view rather than a technology division of technology in a solution approach. A holistic approach, a new process model with distinct roles for government and management at a high level. Many of the concepts embedded in COVID-5, such as the Lance scorecard, reach beyond IT. But while the author acknowledged the limitation of using COVID-5 for shipbuildings, the story of failed Basa offers of comparative analogy and valuable insight into COVID-5, and it is broadest scope compared to earlier COVID releases. Finally, COVID-5 translates the king's needs into specific practice and custom goals within the context of the enterprise technology and ultimately enabler goals. Where COVID-5 can be used at a high level, provided on the control framework by existing IT process,